Hey guys, Finlox here, back with our semi-blind playthrough of Morrowind. Just watching for the cats, because they're going to jump up here in a second. Last time we took our clothes off for a creepy old man. Uncle Crassius. And, I mean, that's led to a promotion, so can't be all bad. Yeah. He just wanted to look at us. He didn't want to touch.
I would be honored to trade wares with you.
Yeah, well, thank you. You actually sold me the Grand Master Mortar and Pestle, so you are awesome. All right, let's go through some of this. Business, right. Dissident priests. Dwemer. Okay, so he knows a little bit about... Treasury, House Hlalu. What I heard about Barum the other day. Woke up in the temple. Yeah, that's a little strange. I don't know what the deal with that is, or who Barum is. Offer a bribe. Yeah, and what they said, don't be so stuffy. Offer the... Don't hold your coffers, or don't keep your treasures to yourself, or something like that. You know? As far as persuading people, right? Okay, broken armor is useless. I'm an alchemist. New play. It so fits to the whole lusty Argonian maid. It fits with his character. But it's funny. It's one of those things. It's like. It's kind of iconic, I guess. Because people know about it, you know what I mean? Anyone that's played this game and actually reads the books and stuff, they're like, wait, what? You know? Okay, so nothing really... Yeah, you still have all the money, which is fine. See, he has a bunch of, well, salt rice, and that's basically it. That's okay. All right, so that was good. That was fantastic. Hlalu. All right, what is... Right, so Odril, Helvi, and Caldera, presumably he gives us business as well, but I don't know if that's sealed orders. Okay, right on. So it's not the Hortator stuff. Not yet. We're not gonna ask about that. But the sealed orders and the Ashlander Ebony, that would probably be good. I know that the houses are in here somewhere, but I don't know where to get them or whatever. It doesn't matter a whole lot. Right, we're in Vivec, so let us go to... I guess I want to go to Balmora. I mean, I want to do some of these. Maybe I should, because we're in the area, kind of. And I love how this is filling in with our paths, like how we've gotten around and stuff. How the hell do I get to here? Was there a boat that goes to Telmora? Can water walk, travel by ship very cheaply from the docks here. Sandra and Arathi. Maybe that would be... Okay, so you go to Talmora and then you just go to the Zainab camp. I mean, that's... It's about, like, Balmora to Seda Neen, so it's not terrible. Or Telfir to this other thing. It's not terrible, it's not super far. I mean, it's far enough. It's far enough. Caldera. I was thinking, like, maybe I should go look for Cloud Reaver again, which I kind of want to do, but, you know. Tel Brenora. There's all these places like Molagmar. Alright, well, I kind of want to... What is that one? Not... Well, hello, mister. You... Okay, I think this rescue is... Yeah, Arabinum some camp. And Han Yolf. Far southeast shores of Azura's coast near the Shrine of Azura. Okay. Harnabi. Harnabi, which I assume is a Daedric ruin. Right? Daedra worshippers. Makes sense. Manwë. Dunmer stronghold of Mirandus just south of the lake. Oh yeah. Nchuleftingth expedition. Okay. Well, I guess we could do that one. Yeah, let's just knock out some of these quests. That's kind of the best way to do it. Alright, so we should go... Well, first we'll go to... I guess I don't need to go to Balmora, but... Yeah. Go to... Saran, I guess? Altsatha, Saran. Maybe Molagmar actually would be potentially faster. Oh my god, can I jump? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Okay. That worked. Alright, so Jack has left. I don't know where he went to, but he's away. He's away. In Siltstrider, awesome, right here.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Molagmar, alright.
Why walk when you can ride?
These are great questions. And then, yeah, okay. Nchuleftingth or whatever is, you know, maybe that way. I don't know. Ow, I guess. I'm looking for Mount Cand, right? Alright. This way it is. What's that? Raviro. Of course. Yeah, alright. Lightning bolt it is. I see its head sticking out, though. That... man... Frost or Storm? One of the two. And a rat. Resisted magic. Hell to the stop running away. Stop. Okay, Frost Atronach and a Blighted Rat. Okay. I saw a Cliff Racer. Yeah, I guess the key is don't get overwhelmed. Just keep calm and do quests. That's how it goes. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Okay, well. Let's do some fireballs. Awesome. Nice little bit of area of effect. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, so I found the dude like here. That might be just outside the range of the detect enchantment. Hello, Mr. Cat. Oh my gosh. You're so good. Okay, just be careful, alright? Just be careful. Here, you want some beer? This beer is so strong. It's a double hazy IPA. Imperial IPA? Something like that. It's like 10%. It's honestly, the fact that I've sort of fallen in love with the relatively low alcohol Guatemalan beer, I'm just like, this is too much. I like the big bottle of Famosa because it's like you could drink a lot and I'm not gonna get drunk, you know? I can have these giant cups of alcohol. Where's this? This is strong, you know? Okay, well. All right. Back to the grind. Where, oh yeah, I guess I never got there, did I? Mr. Cat. I don't know if you saw him. Well, you can see him now, but I assume you saw him jump up. I don't know where I am, because your fluffy butt is in the way. As much as I love your fluffy little booty, it is in the way, my fluffy butt little cat. Now I have to kill this scrib. Right? See that, Manny? Okay, where... How about... Oh my. He was super aggressive earlier. He's like, give me treats. All right, mister. Or you want to... Let's not cuddle. Not right now. My arm hurts a little bit. Maybe I'll lay on the, I have this, like, roll of styrofoam. It's really awesome, actually. It's pretty handy for my, oh, okay, I guess we're cuddling after all. You ignored my wishes. Okay, well, that's probably okay. I just need to... I'm reasonably certain I have some sort of what's called thoracic outlet syndrome, where so in your shoulder you have, let me see if I can understand this properly. You have a gap between, I think it's your collarbone and the ribs, right? And so since I have scoliosis of the spine, so my it's actually a double curve. It goes one way and then it's like an S. And then because of that, this shoulder, my left shoulder is messed up, and it kind of, the shoulder blade kind of like goes forward a bit. I don't understand all the stuff. I read some of it. It's like, it's a Chromian type 2. It's the type of how the joint is angled. But because of that the bone pressing forward shreds my rotator cuff on my shoulder, so it's like chronic micro tears, and then I love you. And then but I assume it pinches the nerves and stuff as well, because at least lately, probably due to just working constantly all weekend. When I say constantly, I mean I did probably 20-30 hours where I was the only one scrubbing, because it was me, the nurse, and a pregnant girl, and she can't really do anything but document, during the procedures. So it was me the whole freaking time, and you kind of hunch because you're like wearing lead, and it's, how you're bending over the surgical table and all that stuff. It's a huge pain. So I think all the hunching aggravated the nerves, and so my whole left arm is just, I have that nerve, like it feels like it's asleep, kind of. And this doesn't help, mister. Even though I love you. Even though I love you. Thing is, I'd rather Manny do this and show his love for me than not do it, you know what I mean? It's like it's a small sacrifice I'm willing to make. I just need to, I probably should be doing the yoga, because that stretches out the back. And it's really good for me. Instead, I've been the walking helps too, because, I stay upright, and I kind of, all right, let's get back. Oh, see, and then even doing that, like I have to sort of like put my shoulder back in place. But the walking in the morning, you kind of, shoulders are back a little bit, stand upright. It's harder. The yoga is probably the most important thing in it. Would you get out of the way, Mr. Crazy One? I love your face, but you're in the way. Like I said, though, I'd rather have him here than not, because he loves me. It's a sign of, I'd rather be loved and be quote-unquote bothered than not be loved. You know what I mean? Alright, so it's just north. Okay. Let's do a soothing balm. There's probably a easier way than this, but I don't know what it is. See, there it is. We're definitely taking the wrong way. Well, that's a road. It's probably supposed to go around or something. We want to actually find the way. Let's go down there first. Oh god, cliff racers. And then we'll go down there, and then we'll find the actual road that we're supposed to have taken. That's easier than... easier than actually wandering around trying to look for the road that's supposed to go here. Jesus Christ, why are cliff racers everywhere, dude? I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? They're really the only flying creatures. But anyway, don't be like me. Actually do your yoga. Which yoga is the question, though? Because I have this one... There's probably better ones. The one I have is some cheesy... It's like yoga for weight loss. And I never go past 30 minutes. It's just there's like a bonus thing. It's a DVD. But it's really just the movement that I like. The sort of the stretches and the different positions. It's not really the hard stuff, because yoga can suck. Yoga can suck really bad. And it's none of that, thankfully, because it's designed for, you know, maybe people that are 400 pounds or whatever. And me with my bad joints and all that stuff, it's perfect for. Like, it's so bad. The army just breaks you down. Like, I'll get up from this, I'll finish this episode, and I'll get up to go to the bathroom or whatever, and I'll hear... I don't even pay attention to it anymore. Like, it doesn't even register, but I heard it earlier today. It's like, I get up and all I hear is click, 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 click from my ankles, and... Oh my god, he's coming back up here. Like the fuzzy lumpkins that he is. Alright, here we go. Nchuleftingth. Whatever. You know? And that's the last one, right? So we need 179. Yeah, part of me is like, don't do these little side quests, do whatever instead, just focus on the story missions. Oh my god, see, I just told you. I do love you. He's just like, yeah, whatever. Because they don't know. They don't know what's going on. And the other thing here... Oh, didn't want to whack the keyboard there. Rawr. And here's the other thing. It's like... If I were to get down to... If I were just to keep playing the game as I've been playing and get down to the last 30 days... and I'm still playing the game, which is entirely possible, the way things have been going. And I haven't beaten it, because I would like to beat it. If it comes down to the wire, what I want to do is complete the main quest. Listen, dork face. You need to move your super cute little booty. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, I want to complete the main quest. I think we have enough time for that at least. But if that's what happens, that's what I'll focus on. We'll just ignore everything else. We'll just rush through. Mr. Cat. Okay, stop. Okay, are you turning around or what are we doing? Okay, we're gonna turn around a little bit. All right. Just lay down. Just lay down in the lap like the cutie that you are. You don't need to keep walking around and stuff. And oh my goodness. You are very cute. I'm sorry, Par. He's like rubbing his face against the microphone, and then he's... Listen, you. Would you like to be in my lap? Oh my goodness. You're too much. It actually bothers me a little bit that the neck is so exposed with the helmet. But, you know. Right? Right, Mr. Cat? Anyway. Okay, here, come on, into the lab. You want to cuddle again, I could tell, but I'm not really in that mood right now, Mr. Cat. That's fine, though. But yeah, like I said, if I run out of time, I'll just focus on the main quest. I really hope that I don't. Today is... I don't know what... I didn't really have any plans for today, but today I was like, well, it's a free day. Let me just record a bunch of episodes. You know, I think this is the 7th one I've recorded today, something like that. I feel like we're making good progress with Manny being right here. That's... And see, what are you doing sitting right there? Don't sit right there. Here, come on. Come on, come on, come on. He's sitting right where the mouse is. What are we doing? What are we doing, mister? Do you want to cuddle? What are we doing? You look like you want to cuddle. Do you want to cuddle? Are you alright? What's up? Anything else I could say? I don't know. I guess one of these unique positive moments is gonna be, yeah, okay, let's cuddle if you want. You want to cuddle? You look like you want to cuddle. Okay, alright, see, I could tell. I knew it. I knew it, my mister. I could tell. So I guess right now there's a little bit of... It's not controversy. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why... So there's this guy, Heel versus Babyface. That's the channel. The YouTuber is this guy named Az, which I assume is short for something. I don't know what. He's some British dude. Pretty funny. Seems like a decent guy. And I guess he was playing Starfield and got to a point where one of the NPCs is basically like, I'm actually a dude. It's like a butch woman. And he basically pauses the game and goes on this like 2-minute rant about how Starfield uses your pronouns and that's kind of what people latched onto, because it's just one part of this 2-minute rant. It's the pronouns, but he's like, I don't want to go home from work and relax and play a game and get immersed in the world only to be pulled back out by modern day identity politics. That's the whole point of the rant. But people, and it's actually pretty funny. It's a good little rant. YouTubers, not myself, I'm not entertaining, but, successful YouTubers are entertaining, and so he does a lot of identity politics stuff. You were so adorable, mister. Thank you so much. And, so he does a lot of identity politics type stuff, and, he's been doing some rants, which are good, and he's not wrong. That's the thing. I don't know where I fall politically. I sort of consider myself a little bit of an anarchist, I suppose, in that I believe people should be able to do almost whatever they want, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. I don't give a crap. That's kind of my thing. Do whatever you want as long as it doesn't hurt yourself or others. It's not quite that simple. Reality is not that simple. Like, You know, alcohol abuse, for example. Could you still do that? Can you smoke? Should you be allowed to smoke? I don't know. But as a general rule, as long as you don't hurt anyone else or yourself, do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. What was my point? Yeah, you know, you want to be trans, have unique pronouns, whatever. I object to forcing other people to use your speech. Compelled speech, I'm against. And I'm very much for truth. You know? And I would actually have no problem using someone else's pronouns, provided they prove the truth of what they're saying. If someone's like, I'm an otherkin, which if you don't know what otherkin are, imagine a trans person that believes they're a wolf, or a deer, or a cloud. One Google engineer apparently is an ornate building. Not a regular building. An ornate building. I don't even know what that is. I mean, I know what the word, it means fancy. Ornate means fancy, but it's like, okay, prove it. That's all I ask. And my big thing is, I'm really pro-truth, because our entire society, if you're wondering why society is crumbling, I think that's one of the reasons why, is because people don't give a crap about the truth anymore. Which they should, but they think that all these complex systems are not going to break down. They're going to break down. Recently we had the entire, who knows, the entire country's flights grounded, all the Europe's flights grounded. Presumably not the entire world, but the entire Western world's flights weren't going anywhere. You know, and that's because you have people that there's these systems that are in place that are either not being maintained, and you have, you know, we're not focused on merit anymore. We're not focused on the truth. It's believe whatever you want, do whatever you want. It's fine. Nothing matters. But the problem is, all these systems are going to start to fall apart, and it's going to be a slow. It's always gradually and then suddenly. It's called the tipping point, right? It's where the system can't. It's starting to tilt. It's still kind of staying upright, and then it just gets past the breaking point and everything collapses. And so, you know, I'm starting to see it in medicine. Diversity, all the hospitals are embracing diversity hires, which I saw a nurse that didn't even know how to put an IV in somebody. You know, we had people that were getting discharged, and they were taking the IVs out, and there was a central line, and the nurse didn't do it properly. There was a clot on it, which if you were to remove it properly, you assume there's clots on the outside. And she removed it, went to his lungs, killed him instantly. He was leaving. He was discharged after surgery, after a very high-risk surgery. Died basically on his way out the door. It's like, you know, imagine falling out of an airplane, your freaking parachute doesn't open, you make the landing safely, and then you go to eat something afterwards and you choke to death. It's like that sort of weird parallel, but that's what's happening. And it's going to get worse. And I guess I don't know my point. Just that I support truth, and I despise all these people that don't really care. And all these people that seem to that say that they care, they don't. And you could tell all these people that are so, you know, really psyched about identity politics and pronouns and all that stuff, especially the gender The ones where, well, oh, I can't identify a woman, I can't define a woman or whatever. All these people, first off, two things. You put a gun to their head, they'll identify what a woman is. They don't have a definition, but they really do. Deep down, they really do. And here's why, okay? You know those Harry Potter jelly beans? The ones that you don't know whether they're buttered popcorn or barf? I can't speak for other people, but how I typically eat jelly beans or Skittles or anything like that is I just grab a handful and I just shove it in my mouth. I'm like, whatever, orange, grape, pineapple, mango, oh, the flavors, they're all food. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna eat them all. But if I don't know what they are, if I don't know whether it's gonna taste like a pencil eraser, or if it's gonna taste like actual food, or if it's skunk flavored or whatever, you know? I'm not just gonna grab a whole freaking handful. I'm gonna eat them one at a time. I'm gonna be very cautious. Maybe I won't even eat them at all, you know, because I don't want the risk. But these people, they're not walking around in a state of confusion. They're not like, who are you? What's your gender? What's your race? No, they don't, do they? Look at how they act, not what they say. It's all in how they act. They don't act as if they have face blindness, which is a real frickin' thing, by the way. It's a medical condition when you can't distinguish the features of people's faces. And so you have to go off like clothes because you can't tell people apart. You literally cannot recognize people. But they don't act like that, do they? They are not color blind or gender blind or whatever. They know exactly what other people are. You know, if you look at how they act, it's almost like they're liars. And that's my problem. In this world, especially where truth is super important, and maybe, I mean, literal lives are on the line. You know? You had a freaking, I guess this is from a few years ago, but there was some woman that was an astronaut, and I guess she was having a tantrum or something, drilled a hole in the side of the space station to try and get herself sent home. Like she wanted to be fired from space. And someone in the comments was like, yeah, if you've ever been on vacation with a woman having a tantrum, you know what this is like. And it's just like, that's like, this is the situation we're in. All these people having tantrums, they're gonna pull society down with them. They're gonna pull down medicine. They're gonna pull down, you're already seeing the law collapse, right? California, all that stuff. You know, you're going to start, well, you won't see medicine collapse until it's you, right? And then it'll become abundantly clear all of a sudden. Actually, you won't even know. Just things will go wrong, and or maybe they won't. Maybe it'll be like, well, you know, it happens. Oh, it's a risk. You signed it on your consent form, right? That you knew the risks and you were advised of the risks, and it's just that the risks are going to start happening a hell of a lot more often because you're hiring for diversity, not for skill or merit. You know? Anyway. That's kind of my thing is... And the other thing is... You know, if you're in a world... If you go to space and aliens legitimately have 3 genders or something like that, right? These people that are like, oh, I'm a deerkin. Are they socially well-adjusted people? Are they keeping down good jobs? Are they mentally healthy? No, they're not. So, are you evil? Wait, are you guys married? Whatever. Anyway, Anyway, that's sorry, that's my little rant. It just frustrates me. It's basically the same thing as people saying my truth, which is complete and total bullshit, because whenever people say my truth, they're basically saying, I'm a liar and you should excuse that. Right? Because no one that ever says, they're like, well, that's my truth. It may not be your truth, but it's my truth. But no one ever says, oh, well, it's your truth that I owe you $1,000, so here you go, here's $1,000. No, they don't, do they? They're gonna be like, well, it's my truth that I don't owe you $1,000. It's like they're doing it as a way to... It's not about your... You don't have a subjective truth. There's objective truth. It's frustrating. It's like it's not your truth. You're just a liar and a shitty person. It just gets me, it upsets me a lot, because I see this stuff at my work where people's lives are literally, you know, I say the nurses not being able to get the IVs. I couldn't stop her because there was the family right there. And I'm like, so I just let her try while she's like stabbing this lady's arm. And the lady's like, oh, I must be a hard stick. It must be really hard to get my veins. And I'm like, I haven't done one in 20 years, and I could do that. I could get it. It's like she wasn't even doing it right. She was... If you ever got an IV, you stick the needle in, right? You don't spin it around rotationally like a fucking drill bit. I don't even know... I don't even know. I don't even know. You know what I mean? Nchuleftingth. Sorry, I'm gonna be foaming at the mouth here in a minute. I'm Nchuleftingth, and this is my daughter Pania. I'm excavating these dwemer ruins. Oh, did Edwina send you? I'm afraid I don't have an excavation report for her. Okay. I don't exactly have an excavation report for her. Tell Edwina everything is fine. We've just had a few setbacks. Our native guide, Anis Vendu, is missing. He was taking notes for our next excavation report, and he must have taken it with him when he disappeared. Somehow he must have gotten at the lower levels. Would you try and find him? I guess I don't have a choice, do I? I can't figure out how to get to the lower levels. You're probably not a very good mage. Huh. Are you involved? I don't think that's appropriate. I've been worried about him. Right before he left for the lower levels, he kept saying something about the test of pattern. I hope he's alright. If you must talk about this boring excavation business, you should talk to my father, such and such. Okay. Presumably that's the way. Alright, what do we got? See, this would be... yeah, the spell, like the Night Eye spell or whatever. What is this?
With pleasure. Please, go ahead.
Dwemer coin. I probably can't take those.
That was the strangest book I've ever read.
I'd be happy to talk.
Was it a lusty Argonian maid? Was that the one? What do we have here? Salt rice scuttle. I mean, they're eating this stuff. Flynn. Jesus Christ, it's dark. But yeah, sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry, not sorry. You know, it's like I was foaming at the mouth, but are they all rusty? I guess so. Clears throat. Dwemer coherer. Alright, well, so this was the best way to go after all. Okay. Just Random bed. Another bed with a... whatever you call those, stool. Test of pattern. Really is... Okay. I couldn't figure out how to get into the lower levels. Well, sure. Okay, we have a crank. Another crank. I hear something, though. We have... Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm poisoned now. So... what, was that the wrong one? Yep, okay. What about this one, then? Oh. Really? I was expecting a bit more complicated something than that. I was like, oh, those first two, okay, so you... those are... I was like, there's 3 things, you gotta hit all 3 or whatever. I don't know. I try not to rant like that, because it just... I think... I mean, I think it's fine, but... it does, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. That's the problem. You know, it's really frickin' depressing. It's, because nobody cares. I mean, people care, but they're few and far between. Everyone else thinks that, things aren't gonna change, that it's gonna be like this forever. Meanwhile, they're undermining the system. You know, one of my buddies... love him like a brother, but he was like, I don't use my freedom of speech. Take my freedom of speech. It's fine. If they want to take it, that's fine. They can have it. I'm like, dude, you're an idiot. That's not what I said to him. I was just so depressed to hear him say that. Just that ignorance. You can't... people that are so self-assured like that, like, I mean, I love the guy, but... You can't... I can't be like, no, you're wrong. They're so... unfortunately, when they say that stuff, they're so arrogant. It's beyond belief. You know, they can't even imagine... they've taken this stuff for granted for so long, they can't even imagine what a world without it would actually be like. You know? Well, I hear the spiders. Oh, that was a spider. It's above me. Alright, let's save. You know, he's like, take my freedom of speech. He may as well have said, just throw me in prison forever. Just execute me for voting for the wrong political party. You know? Because that's what it is. Oh, hey, buddy. You want to get axed? I gotta ask you a question. That's fine, well... oh, and a spider. Is that it? Keep hearing more stuff. Okay, well... Centurion spider... Lightning shield, restore intelligence. Do I have anything that does a lightning shield? Anything else? Oh, restore intelligence. I mean, I certainly could. Sure. We'll mix them with rubies, I suppose. It's like the most... well, anyway, that just killed 20 minutes, I suppose. A little disappointing. Oh, come on down here, guy. Just don't shoot poison at me. Is there a way up? Or maybe you have to float or something? Oh, is that the dude? I bet that's the dude. Well, if he killed a sphere, then that's pretty damn good. Your journal has been updated. Alright, well, let me go back this way. We'll use... Let me, let's use a little bit of lightning bolt, I think. And then, let's see. Sorry, where are the boots of... Boots of the Apostle. Anything actually up here? Don't know. We shall find out. Maybe, actually. Steel keg. It's my favorite kind. Drain intelligence. Drain strength, drain speed, fire shield. With fire salts. You're a giant gear. What about you? Ebony, frost shield, and diamond. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, oh wait, this way. Yeah, selling that stuff, it's probably okay. Journal updated. I found Anis Vendu's body. Well. Kite and dagger. Senelius's report. That's probably what we need. And then what is this? Hanging Gardens. Hanging Gardens of Waston Corridale. This book was apparently written in Dwemer and translated to Aldmeris. Only fragments of the Aldmeris is readable, but it may be enough for a scholar of Aldmeris to translate fragments of other Dwemer books. Guide Aldmer Estriel led with foot flames for the town center, where lay dead the quadrangular gardens. Asked the foundations and chains and vessels their naming places. Why did they not use solid sound to teach escape from the earth bones, nor nourish them with frozen flames? The word I shall have once written of, this art, our lesser cousins speak of when their admirable ignorance. But neither words nor experience cleanses the essence of the strange and terrible ways of defying our ancestors' transient rules. Translation ends with a comment in Dwemer in a different hand, which you can translate. Put down your ardent cutting globes. Nibithild. Your Aldmeris has the correct words, but they cannot be properly misinterpreted. Okay. So he killed that thing, or he fought both of them and the spider killed him. Ornate Dwemer chest. Nice. And that one's trapped. Okay. And I don't think any of those would be trapped. Or steel Dwemer closets. Alright. Okay. So not much time left, but we have the door key, armor's hammer, right pauldron. Cool enough. Alright, another. And a shield. Then, yep, take that. Take that, we'll use it in a second. What about these? More emeralds. Diamond, yep. And we're over encumbered, almost certainly. Okay. Okay, so... using the Grandmaster's Mortar and Pestle. Mash your scrap metal. And then, oh, drain health and restore intelligence. Well, that's fine. All right. Drain health. Drain health and, wow, weight 5? I wonder if it's like half of the ingredients or something. Strange. Either way, it did free up some space, and that is what matters. Goblets, bowls, all of that. What is this? Just a bowl. All right, cool. And let's read the report also, because I'm curious. Senilius's report. Nchuleftingth, excavation report 11. Our excavations have turned up little in these last few days. I found nothing new in the ruins. Everything seems as clean and undisturbed as the day we first opened the outer doors. I know there are unexplored depths. I can feel massive dwemer machinery still running beneath my feet, even as I write this, but I can find no way to get to it. You must not give up on us for lack of results this soon, Edwina. I'm sure a great discovery lies somewhere below. If only the secret of Passwall were not lost nearly a generation ago. With a few of those precious scrolls, I would be in the lower levels already where the real discoveries are to be made. There is some good news. I've also discovered that Nchuleft you were looking for. Apparently Nchuleft is the proper name for the large dwemer ruins south of Dagon Fell. Be careful not to confuse them with the ruins of Nakardark nearby. The last of the dwemer centurion spiders in the upper levels was finally disabled and dismantled for study. I wish we could study them while they are still active, but that is far too dangerous. How is it that the Thieves Guild has some, then? I also heard a strange story about the Centurion spider that we captured and sent back to Cyrodiil. The ship captain I hired wrote to me with an odd story. He said the spider nearly broke through its cage several times while near Vardenfell, but once he left the Sea of Ghosts, the Centurion suddenly stopped working. What happened next shows that he had more wits than I gave him credit for. He ordered the ship turned about, and as they approached Vardenfell again, the Centurion began moving just as suddenly. This is a curious phenomenon and certainly deserves more investigation. It's probably, it was Tesla, right? That the electricity from the air, or whatever, wireless electricity, basically. And then, well, let's give him the report.
That was the strangest book I've ever read.
Really? Okay. I figured he might be dead. This is terrible news. I should never have let him explore the ruins alone. Did you find the excavation report? You found the report? Deliver it to Edwina, Elber, and Aldrun. I will continue my work here. Now that the lower levels are open, perhaps we can make more discoveries here, in honor of our deceased colleague, Vendu. We will carry on our work in his honor. Yeah, I'll get all the credit. His sacrifice will not be in vain. You know? Alright. Wait, Hanging Gardens. This book is written in both Dwemer and Aldmeris. If you could find a scholar who can read Aldmeris, this might well be the translation key we've been looking for. This is a very exciting discovery. I only wish Vendu could share it with us. Well, yeah, I mean, he's dead. So, presumably it's the dude in the Corpusarium, but I don't know. You insist on talking about dwarves, you should talk with my father. How horrible. No, please don't tell me the details. All right. Well... I guess we'll save. We'll save here and stop. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. What's your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's going to be that either the Az video, the heel versus babyface, or the Razor Fist. Razor Fist did a video defending him as well. A lot of people are defending him. A lot of people are attacking him like the Act Man, which is really shameful in my mind. Because the Act Man was also canceled, or people were trying to cancel him. He was demonetized. Now he's monetized again. And now all of a sudden he's attacking people for, or, you know, trying to cancel people or whatever for basically having an opinion when he had an opinion as well and got canceled. That's like I said, that's what bothers me, is the hypocrisy. Just people being, you know, it's, I don't know. If everyone believes, or if the people that are against us believe that it's either their way or the highway, then we're at war and we should wipe them out. That's kind of my thought. It's a terrible thought. It's like, I'd rather just live in peace, but if you insist on war, I don't know what to tell you, you know? You know, if you don't support my right to say what I want to say while I support your right to say what you want to say, then we cannot coexist. We just can't. So, anyway, guys, that is it for today. Like I said, that's my unique positive moment, the videos, because you have to do it with wit. The real way to fight is not through violence. It's ridicule. Because people hate being made fun of, especially when they're wrong. You know? That's all you can do, is just make fun of these people. And I don't want to get into it, you know what I mean? I don't want to be... Yeah, I don't like drama. I have too much in my regular life anyway. I'm just like, you know, leave me out of it. So, but it's funny. I like watching some of these videos and laughing. So that's my thing. That's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care. Why do I always yawn? I don't know. Take care.